Hey guys, Braden Maurer here. If you set some big goals for 2025, in this video, we're going to walk through how you can not only just say, hey, this is the goal that I want, we're going to talk about how you can actually bring this goal to fruition, set the goal, find out why, reverse engineer, set the critical tasks that you need to complete each and every single day, and how to endure it and how to develop a bulletproof mindset to actually make your goals come to life. Now, first off, establish what it is that you want. Okay, let's just say you want to lose 30 pounds. Now, before we get into how we're going to make that happen, we need to find out why. Why is that important to you? What is the significance of losing 30 pounds? Who does that allow you to become? What's the byproduct of actually losing the 30 pounds? Because if it's just about losing the weight, you're far less likely to actually keep that off, because oftentimes people jump into weight loss specifically, they reach the goal and then they're like, okay, now what? This isn't fun. I don't have a reason to do this anymore. And that's why we have to find out why. Now, I suggest doing a 7 layers of why exercise. The reason for this is because it brings out that deep emotional desire, which inspires action and it keeps you going. And you're going to have the days where you don't feel like doing anything, where you don't feel like putting in the work and having to complete your critical tasks. That's what the why is there for. For example, making this video this morning. I didn't feel very inspired when I woke up this morning. I went through my regular routine and I'm like, man, I'm not feeling it today. I read my why this morning. And guess what? Here I am making this video for you. Now, what I would do is write out, okay, I want to lose 30 pounds. Why? I'm just throwing out examples here. Well, I want to be healthier. Why? So that I can live longer and I can see my grandkids grow up. Why? I would love to walk my daughter down the aisle when I'm 60 years old. Why? Well, I want to have X amount of memories. I want to be able to experience long hiking trips with the family. Keep on unfolding this until you get to that deep emotional desire to why, because oftentimes we don't know why. And if we don't know why, then there's no point in really going into how, because again, it's not going to stick. And you're not going to follow through when the going gets tough, because it is going to get tough. It's not easy. Okay, now that we know why, but again, before you move on to how, you must get clarity on why. I cannot say that enough. But let's move on to how now. For 30 pounds. Now, what's more important than the goal itself is the process goals, the daily actions that actually lead to that outcome. Oftentimes, especially with weight loss, we get so focused on the final product that we lose ourselves in the process. And that's why we need to have crystal clear clarity, not just on the why, but okay, what is it that I have to actually do each and every day in order to move the needle forward? We also need to set a time frame. Not that we're going to beat ourselves up if we don't reach it in within that time frame, but this also creates a little bit more urgency. So, for example, if we're losing, say, 30 pounds and we want to reverse engineer and say, okay, well, I need to lose at least 1 pound a week in order to make this happen. Now, that's about 7.5 months, right? And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but that's the expectation that I would put up is, okay, well, now that I'm reverse engineered from that 7.5 month milestone, what is it that I need to do each and every week? This leads me to the next point, which is the critical tasks. What are the critical tasks that actually move the needle forward? Now, I'm just going to give you, and you might want to write these down. These are some habits that actually move the needle with weight loss: drinking a gallon of water, hitting a daily step goal, resistance training, hitting your protein goal, hitting your fiber goal, staying within your calorie range, eating more nutrient dense foods, meal prepping. And this might look a little bit different for everybody because everybody has their own struggles in their weight loss journey, but find out what are those critical tasks that actually move the needle forward. And the next thing that you want to do is create what I call the daily power list. Now, I got this from Andy Frisella. He's really big on personal development. He is the creator of 75 Hard program. And with this power list, I've actually been implementing it for several years. And I apply this to really every area of my life, whether it be business, whether it be my health, whether it be my relationships. What are the 5 critical tasks that will actually move the needle forward? Because the focus is winning the day. We have the why. We have the process goals. We have the tasks. Now, what is it that we need to do in order to actually win the day, to where when we put our head on the pillow, we know that we gave it everything that we had, and we can be confident knowing that I'm going to be one step closer because I'm simply focusing on winning the day. So for you, that could be drinking a gallon of water. That could be getting your workout done for the day. That could be hitting your step goal. That could be getting 8 hours of sleep. That could be meal prepping. I don't know what those critical tasks are for you, but start implementing the power list. What are the 5 critical tasks? This is not a to-do list either. These are high leverage activities that actually move the needle forward. The last thing that you can do is get a hold of your schedule. Oftentimes people say, I don't have time for this, I'm very overwhelmed. And oftentimes when people get into fitness and they prioritize their health, they realize how poor their time management skills are. Therefore, if you have something important in your life, whether it be with work, whether it be with your relationships, whether it be with health, if it's important, put a time block on the calendar. And also see where your power list, your 5 critical tasks fit into your schedule. Put it on the calendar. Simple as that. So this is how you actually bring your goals to fruition. First off, find out why so that you can bring out that deep emotional desire. Reverse engineer and find out, okay, what are the process goals aligned with the goal that I have? Create, write down all of the high leverage activities that actually move the needle. Start implementing the daily power list of 5 critical tasks and get a hold of your calendar. Hope you guys found value in this video. Stay healthy and God bless.